Hi folks, Joey Ricard with TracksideScenery.com. Welcome back. We've been all over this great country of ours, and we've seen a lot. From the beautiful canyon country of the desert Southwest to the lush rolling hills and valleys of the Appalachian Mountains. The hobby of model railroading offers you a lot of choices and a lot of combinations. From those high horsepower locomotives and long trains of the modern era to those old precious gems of days gone by. Perhaps you or someone you know is modeling Western narrow gauge. Or maybe you're modeling a classic Eastern logging line. With so many different types of model railroading going on, you'd think it'd be hard to see it all in one place. But I promise you that you can. That's right, you can. And train shows are a great place to start. They're a great place to see a wide variety of model railroading at its best. There's a little bit of everything, from vendor display layouts to huge modular layouts that belong to clubs and organizations. That's right, folks. There's a lot more to train shows than just people selling a bunch of products. And if you'll kindly step this way, I'll show you what I mean. This is Walt Murin with the Fort County Society of Model Engineers based out of Central Maryland. After some begging on my part, he was kind enough to give us the grand tour of this beautiful modular layout. Now, for the record, I gotta tell you, I've been a fan of this modular layout for a long time. Although many of the modules on this layout are individually owned, there's definitely a sense of unity. It definitely stands out the way they all blend together to create a sense of place, a central theme, and a bigger picture. Now, for those wondering, they had 45 modules at this particular show. They had 5 outside corner modules and 1 inside corner module. They had 14 modules that were 4 feet long, several 6 and 8 foot long modules, and Walt told me that 4 of the modules had a slight angle so that the layout wouldn't be limited to 90-degree curves. Yep, this club is no stranger when it comes to fanfare. Over the years, they've been featured in various publications, including Great Model Railroads in 2005 and also Railroad Model Craftsman in 2007. Let's enjoy some of the sights and sounds as we follow this train across the layout. As you can imagine, there's a lot of different modules that make up this large layout. The club does have specifications and standards that it follows for module construction, but they do have a variety of different shapes and sizes. In addition to the standard 2 foot by 4 foot straight modules, there's also inside and outside 90-degree corner modules. They've also created a lot of specialized modules, one of which you'll see in a few minutes. The nice thing about club layouts is there's such a wide variety of different experiences in which to draw from. As you can see, some of the modules are completely finished and scenic, and others are still a work in progress. With the variety of talent that this club has, you're bound to find something interesting on every module. From commercially available kits to scratch-built items, no matter which way you slice it, this layout has a lot to see.
What are we looking at here, Walt?
This is a flexible module. It can go up to 56 inches, or it can go to 42 inches long. And it's adjusts from side to side. When you are building a layout which is as large as this one, from time to time you need a little help. You see how long this thing is. When you put all these modules together, and if there is perhaps a problem with the weather, you store your module in a trailer.
Right.
They shrink, they get wet, they may not be built to perfect 90-degree angles. Sometimes there's a little difference and we end up with Well, let's see. We're about 3 inches off right there, maybe. Just guessing.
So it's taking care of any engineering.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Any engineering goofs, or well,
Weather.
not a goof, but any problems.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. It is a filler, and it does work.
As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, almost anything can happen on a modular or club layout. As far as train shows go, you never know what you might find, like this beautiful passenger set being operated by club president Mr. Evans. Boy, that's a beauty. I've always wanted to operate trains on a layout this size. Hey Walt, you think it'd be okay if I run one of your trains? Oh, come on! As you can see, this club of about 40 members is very focused and well organized. If you ever get a chance to come out and see this layout in person, do yourself that one favor. It's well worth it. Let's take a walk over and see the Baltimore Area N Trak group and their spectacular N-scale layout.
Hi, my name's David Betts, and welcome to the Baltimore Area N Trak layout.
Well, normally you'd think N-scale provides lots of railroading in a small space. Well, let's multiply that. This is lots of railroading in a large space. With it comes the ability for club members to create their vision with less consideration given to the overall space. It also gives club members the opportunity to operate their trains in a prototypical sense. The club attends a variety of shows and exhibitions each year, and they almost always include a stop here at the Great Scale Model Train Show in Timonium, Maryland. The club is always looking for new members. Despite the skill set, if you're interested in N-scale, visit them online and find out more.
Hi, I'm Clarence with the Capital Fremo Group, and this is my module here, Clarence, Illinois. I'm Clarence the modeler, this is Clarence the module. Clarence is a Maxwell town in Illinois. This is the Nickel Plate Railroad that ran from Frankfort to Peoria, and it was pulled up, I guess, about 1970 or so. And as it turns out, it's about 30 miles north of my in-laws' house. We've had it larger, we've had it smaller. What's nice about it is Fremo is that it's not a circle, so if somebody shows up or does show up, we can deal with it. It's more about individual switching. This basically is what they call an LDE, a layout design element. And it's, track-wise, it's complete. Structure-wise, it's maybe somewhere between 50 to 75% complete. This is going to get covered with Illinois farm dirt, and then plant it with soybeans. This is the next building project. This is going to get built to fit here, and there'll be a pond where that other sign is. And then that'll be done and be ready for something else, because I'm ready to be done with this.
Well, thanks, Clarence.
Oh, sure thing.
Although we only had enough time to feature a couple of layouts here in this particular video, there are many different types of layouts here at the show. Everything from Z-scale all the way up to ride-on live steam. One such example of something unique and interesting here at the Great Scale Model Train Show is this portable circus layout. It's almost always here at the show. There's so much detail on this thing, you could stand here all day and almost not see it all. Now here's something interesting. Some of you may remember this guy from a video we did last year. Yep, this is our good friend Clem. Yep, that's Clem's large-scale layout, and he says it fits in that thing. I had to see it for myself, because when Clem first told me that entire large-scale layout fit in that little box, I was like, what the
Are you telling me this whole layout fits in that one box over there?
It fits in the box. And most of some of the trains fit in and all the buildings.
Wow.
Well, of course I believed him, but knowing that, next time we go on a trip, I'm going to call him and see if he'll come over and pack our suitcases. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at modular model railroading as it pertains to train shows. Magazines and the internet are great resources, but don't forget that train shows are the best way to keep us up to date and up close with the world's greatest hobby. There's more videos on the way. Please subscribe to the channel and share. This is Joey Ricard with TracksideScenery.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.